Name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I've worked, I don't know, about 10,000 cases. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution matters. I worked at IRS over a decade. I was a seasoned and veteran revenue officer. I've been on Fox Business News, ABC, and all the major news outlets. I want to talk to you today about when IRS can file a federal tax lien and why you do not call IRS when you get a notice and tell them you can't pay. Very important, a lot of people get frightened when they get an IRS bill and they want to call the IRS. A lot of people call the IRS when they get a 504 notice, a final notice, even though it's not the final notice. And once you disclose to IRS that you have a legal debt, that the liability is correct and you cannot pay, IRS at that point in time has the legal authority to file a federal tax lien, just so you know. That's why you don't pick up the phone, don't call them and say, I can't pay, boom. You just bought yourself that federal tax lien. So what do you do for that not to happen? Well, I think it's important for you to understand the exit strategy that you need to have on IRS collection cases. If you have a debt, you have to understand that IRS has three programs: the offer and compromise, the payment agreement, or the currently non-collectible program. All three are different, and all three are predicated on your financial statement. IRS uses their forms, the 433A, that's in a local office, the 433F, the two-page abbreviated form, it's in the service center. IRS will look at those forms and determine which bucket that they put you in: hardship, payment agreement, or maybe consider the offer and compromise. If you don't have any idea about this form or how IRS is going to evaluate you and your financial statement, do not call the IRS. Seek a professional. The reason is very simple, and here's where IRS gets you. IRS has what's called this National Standard Program. So when IRS looks at your financial statement, they're looking at two things. I could have went like this, but I went with this. Two things they look at: your assets, liquidation value, and they look at your income. But IRS applies the national standard to your income. What that means is IRS will say, hey, based on your dollar amount and you live in this county of the United States, we're going to only allow you to live on this much money. You should check out the national standard of housing and utilities in the area that you live. You're going to be really surprised. So if you make $6,000 of income and IRS says, well, we're only going to allow you to live on five, you got $1,000 to pay uncle. So that's why you do not call IRS until you understand. Once you tell IRS, once again, you cannot pay the tax at that point in time, you've allowed IRS, they will document your case to file the federal tax lien. As a former agent, I try to open the curtain, kind of let you know the things you really need to know. I would appreciate you like or subscribe to me. It really helps. And more important, I love comments. And if you want videos on other things, let me know what you want videos. So you can like, you can comment and subscribe. And whatever you're asking for, somebody else is too. So I do appreciate them all the time. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate your time.